All right, let's warm it up. You ready? Lion face, ah, lemon face, ooh. Lion face, ah, lemon face, ooh. Lion face, ah, lemon face, ooh.
We're doing a deep dive on Centennial, Colorado, where we've got some tips that will help you hone in on what area of Centennial you want to be that only locals know.
Hey, we're Jake and Megan Friedel, your full-time real estate agents and part-time tour guides to Southern Denver living. Whether you're looking to market your home creatively for the best sale price, or you're looking for the perfect new neighborhood with an awesome mall for your teenagers to loiter about, we're here to help you find your perfect place.
We're going to take you through Centennial all the way from east to west. And what's great about Centennial is that either side of town you're on, you have two really amazing outdoor shopping centers to go to. On the very east side, we're here at Southlands Mall. Now, technically this is an Aurora address, but if you are living in the east side of Centennial, you're probably just a few minutes away. They have tons of restaurants, shopping, things to do here. They've got the movie theater, and then right behind me is this water feature. In the summertime, kids love to play in it, and then in the winter, they convert it into an ice skating rink. It's an absolute must-do.
So much more than we can go over at Southlands Mall, but a few notable highlights are Bad Daddy's, Buffalo Wild Wings, Mount Fuji, Sephora, Ulta, JCPenney. There's a Pilates studio and a Stride Fitness. They've also got events like the Holiday Hometown Parade that kind of bring the community together.
Welcome to Centennial Center Park, a beautiful park with something for everyone. We've got a fantastic play area, really cool playground, tons of open fields, 11 acres of space. It's great for family of all ages, whether you're throwing a frisbee or checking out this really cool amphitheater.
Yeah, and they've got really great events that go on here. They've got their sipping event in the fall. It's got a ton of breweries that come together and a really awesome concert series that goes on throughout the summer. Now, I usually see in the daytime, most of the concerts are toddler renditions of Let It Go.
Let it go, can't hold me back anymore. Bonk.
Before we dive too hard into the data and all of the school stats, things you really do need to know, I do want to talk a little bit about just the vibe of the neighborhood.
Vibe check.
This area has a really suburban charm. You see the typical things like kids out on scooters, people walking to bus stops. It really has a nice, warm neighborhood feel. You'd really never know how close you are to DTC.
And since we're on the east side, let's talk about the Cherry Creek School District, one of the big selling points for half of Centennial. Cherry Creek School District is an amazing district. It's probably the best one as far as rankings go in the Denver metropolitan area. A little bit about that is we have a Cherry Creek shopping area that you've probably heard about and maybe seen on South Park. This is the Cherry Creek School District. It's a ways down south around the Cherry Creek Reservoir. So we're right next to Cherry Creek High School, some of the best academics in all the state. We have teachers who have an average of 25 years teaching experience. This is really important to a lot of folks. People come to the east side, which is also the newer side, specifically to be in this school district.
Okay, let's take that deep dive into the stats and data of the neighborhoods. And for simplicity's sake, let's break this into east of I-25 and west of I-25. And on the east side of I-25, your average home is looking like a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom home with about 2,989 square feet with a median sold price of $615,000. Your median lot size over here is about 7,700 square feet, but when you look into the average lot size, that number actually jumps to 15,000, and that's a pretty big jump because we have these pockets over in East Centennial that have massive lot sizes, but I think that median number of about 7,700 is a little more indicative of what the typical home looks like over there. Jake, on the west side of I-25, are you seeing kind of the same thing?
A little different on the west side. So we have a trend where as you move west, you're going to get a little older homes and bigger lots. So our average home, median home, is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,783 total square feet, closed price is $740,000, and lot size of 10,280. Whereas our average lot size over here is marginally different from the median at 10,600. You really just have more run-of-the-mill houses without these kind of exceptional neighborhoods that push the data.
So Jake, you're saying that your lot sizes are going up a little bit, but your square footage on the home seems to be going down as you go west, and the price point still seems to be going up, even though we're typically seeing a little older homes over there. Why do you think that is?
The reason that you get less house in an older house on the west side of town, 2 words for you, Megan: Rocky Mountains. Just like the rest of Denver, anything that's close to the mountains is going to hold its value and be more expensive because people move here to be accessible to the mountains. And from east to west here, you're cutting off probably 20 minutes of drive to get to the Rocky Mountains. Looked at a map of Centennial, you're probably wondering why it looks like someone dropped a cookie and then stepped on it, and there's pieces of it scattered all over town. There's actually a good reason. So what was happening was that Greenwood Village was snatching up land like nobody's business, okay? Greenwood Village is known for incredibly high taxes, and so the people who lived in these areas wanted to incorporate into a city to prevent themselves from being stuck with these massive taxes. So what used to be unincorporated Arapahoe County became Centennial. So anything that wasn't Greenwood Village, Parker, or Aurora just got snatched up and looped into this giant broken cookie called Centennial.
Now, one of Centennial's undeniable assets is its central location. I mean, imagine working in DTC while you live in this neighborhood right here. You're easily walking to your building. Even if you're working a little further out, say downtown Denver, you're a half-hour drive. If you're DIA, same thing. We've also got a really great light rail system that runs right through Centennial. But if you are thinking you're just going to be hopping on the train going straight to work, it's a little more convoluted than that. You are going to be driving your car over to the light rail station and then hopping on that. But hey, it beats a lot of the further out suburbs like say Highlands Ranch or Castle Rock. Now here in Centennial, you really can't go wrong as far as the school systems are concerned. Over on the east side, you've got the Cherry Creek School District, incredible. You start heading west, you've got the Littleton Public Schools, and man, both are so highly rated on almost any website that you look at. So you really can't go wrong there. But Jake, I'm curious, what would you say to people who are saying, well, I don't have kids, I don't really care that much about the school district?
Yeah, whether you're a bachelor, a bachelorette, or a couple with 2 incomes and no kids, you do care about the school district because it has a big implications for how your home will grow in value. If you don't have kids, you don't know how crazy we parents are about what school our kids go to. Even if you're in a great school district, we're searching for the right elementary school for some of our special little people who might have some special needs.
Yes, I mean, I've got that listing over in Hunters Hill, and the way people are just going crazy over it because it feeds into the Cherry Creek High School, it's wild.
So if I could say one thing, it's you can't underestimate how crazy we parents are, so get yourself in a good school district. Let's talk about the outdoor space Centennial has to offer. Over 4,000 acres of open space, which includes over 100 parks, tons of trails, over 100 miles of trails, and right now we're standing on the Highline Canal Trail, which runs all the way from the north side of Aurora down through Centennial into Highlands Ranch. It's a beautiful park, plenty of walk path that's soft for walking, tons of concrete for riding a bicycle, and of course we can't forget the Cherry Creek Reservoir State Park area. There's boating here, there's a beach, you can even go camping there, and recently added a tiki bar.
And as if there aren't enough selections between Southlands, SouthGlenn, easy access to Denver and DTC, there's also another little shopping center right in between the two, kind of smack dab in the middle of Centennial.
Well, and let me say, a shopping center is maybe an understatement of what this is. That makes it sound really uncool, but it's awesome. There's a Pindustry, which is a giant restaurant bar. We can go do fun things like bowling and all sorts of games, and it's a beautiful spot with an awesome outdoor patio. So we've got some other really cool restaurants in there like Spitz and a bourbon and wine bistro. It's a pretty underrated area right near Fiddler's Green that's a whole lot of fun.
And Fiddler's Green is that outdoor amphitheater, whole concert series, really great thing for the summer.
All right, now we made it all the way to the west side of Centennial. And here we are at the other shopping center that I was telling you about. Just like Southlands, the streets at SouthGlenn are another awesome place to go to restaurants, get your shopping done, and they host a slew of events throughout the year. Now, it's not just SouthGlenn Mall that's great over here. There's another few things that I'd love to highlight to you. Some things as a mother of a couple young kids that I really love to do around here is they have some indoor play places for children that are awesome. Spark the Senses is one that's really notable, and Kids Wonder are both right down the street from here.
This mall that anchors in the west side of Centennial is actually pretty similar to Southlands Mall. Most of the same things you'll see, but notable changes are we've got a Snooze, we've got Indulge, and one of the best Whole Foods in all of the Denver metropolitan area. It is enormous, and even though I live a few minutes away from a Whole Foods myself, this one is the one I take myself to when I want to treat myself and have a wide selection of awesome goods.
If Centennial Colorado is a fit for you, be sure and subscribe so you can get all the insider secrets. We've got a whole video dedicated to deep dive into the neighborhoods here, and one that goes over all the cons that you've got to know before you commit.
If you're ready to make your move and it's 9 days or 90 days from now, call us, text us, schedule a Zoom call with us. All the information is in the description. It'll be us who answers, not an AI chatbot. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you on the next one.